And welcome to the Sunday Live, everybody. What's
We made
going
it.
on? Boy,
Hello.
we had a packed show today, right? Got a lot to talk about.
How about
The
the simple
technical,
fact that we made it here alive?
right? I was going to say the technical difficulties alone will give us something to talk about until tomorrow,
That's been the story of my life. Technical difficulties.
right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, we got an extra wheel on. Well, let me start with the ones that can't be here. BG's got some personal issues. He's not going to be able to make it today, so we're sending prayers to him and his. Hope that everything works out for what he's got going on. And I believe Justin had a family day today to do something with the family.
Good question. I don't know.
Okay,
Believe
me either.
Can't
Me
really
either.
tell anybody.
But we do have a young man that we're going to talk about that's on the show with us. Mr. Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good, living the dream, my brother. Living the dream.
Excellent.
Somebody is.
Right? Well, hey, what can I say? I spent the morning at SeaWorld. I had a good time. Now, those roller coasters, I might need to make sure I do those in certain order next time because there was a lot of those. There was one that was, it literally made you feel like you were flying when you went over the thing. Oh, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that, especially for breakfast.
So listen at SeaWorld today. Did you get all your tricks right this time?
I did get all my tricks right, and I didn't hurt anybody.
I was going to
Good.
say
You
they
didn't
tried
end
to.
up feeding you fish.
I was going to say they tried to put you back in the tank.
They did. They did. They came around with this big net, and it was embarrassing, but I flopped around a little bit, and they let me go.
Good grief.
Excellent.
Well, obviously, the big topic that we're going to probably spend most of our day talking about is NNL East.
What's that?
What a amazing time we had up there. And that's where our good friend Ryan comes from. We actually met Ryan at NNL East, and he was a fan of the show. Him and his dad were talking with us, and man, we were so excited about you coming up and approaching us that we wanted to go ahead and get you on here one time. And if you'd like, Ryan, would you like to tell everybody a little bit about yourself? Maybe where not your address, but where you're from and all that.
Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania in a small part of Hatboro. Yeah, I got into it because I watched the Sunday builds and a couple other people like Night Shift and Rob Riff and all them. And I got into it and started building. And then when I went to NNL East, they put stuff on the table because I saw you guys put stuff on the table. So, and I got talking to you guys, and here I am on the show.
Isn't that
Nice.
awesome?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. It is awesome. I'm glad
Good to
you
have
put
you
stuff
on.
on the table.
Yep.
Good to have you on, buddy.
Thank
Good to have
you.
you on.
We were super impressed and flattered when you and your dad came up and were talking to us, and of course you gifted us those paint openers, which was really cool because I'm forever needing one of those. But you
Yeah.
really just you impressed upon us really what I think as a whole what we're trying to do with this show is get the hobby out there, be positive, and try to get more people involved. And you were like the perfect, exactly what we'd like to see. Somebody that's enjoying what we're doing. And to hear your dad talk about it, man, he's like, is your dad there by chance, or is he working, or
He's on the couch watching the Phillies game.
okay?
Nice.
That guy, what a super, super nice guy, man. I really enjoyed talking with your dad and talking with you. It was a great time. So again, welcome to the show. We got you on this side this time, so you're not just in the chat, you're hanging out with us, which I think is great.
Yep.
Me too.
But anyway, the show. Who wants to talk about the show itself? Well, actually, Ryan, you know what? If you don't mind, that was your very first model show, correct?
Yes.
All right. If you would share with us, what your experience was like and what you liked, or maybe what you didn't like, or what you'd like to see different, maybe, or something like that.
What I think they should change differently, I think it should be, like you guys say, a 2-day show, because it's a lot to look at for just one day. And if I remember correctly, I think there was 1,600 models there.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was a bunch,
That's a lot to look at one day. And
right?
Sure
Agreed.
is.
especially for a first model show that I ever been to, it was a lot to take in.
Hey,
Very
Mike,
true.
can you
Yeah.
make this big so I can show everybody Brian's beautiful work?
I
Brian's
think
beautiful work?
I think Jason's going to have to do the embiggen thing. I'm on my phone. I'm not on my PC. So
All right. And picking
you
me,
guys are
Jason.
like,
All right, so that is the work.
well, Ryan's work
There it is.
amazing.
Brian's work.
Very good stuff, man. That
Yeah,
is
I
so
mean,
cool.
That is a beautiful build. He did a fantastic job. This way here, our viewers knows what he builds like, and I was very impressed with that. Very nice.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Name. Very nice work.
Okay, can I unbiggin you?
You can unbig it.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I thought it was very cool for you to come up and talk to us like that. And I know Jason and I talked with you for a while. Then Tim came around. You had already spoke to him and Jody, and it was really, really cool. So, but overall, okay, maybe should be a 2-day show.
Yeah, I'd like to see
what-
that.
What did you like about it? What was your favorite part?
Meeting you guys, mostly my
Oh,
favorite.
Hey,
Hey, that's flattering. Thank you.
it is flattering. Thank you.
This kid's voting for a full-time position here.
Right.
Well, if Justin keeps it up, he's going to get it.
Right. That's exactly right.
That's right.
That's fun. Just for the record, flattery will get you everywhere.
Everywhere.
Just saying, everywhere. Everybody in this room that has an ego likes for it to be, fluffed, if you will, or stroked, or whatever terminology they use. Trying to be very careful about the words I use, because when we talked about some of the shows, you and your dad brought up a couple of the topics that we were on. We weren't necessarily as proud of those topics as we probably
No.
could have been.
No, definitely not proud of that.
But hey, now we know.
That's it. That's it.
Now we know.
And
All
now
right.
it's in battle.
Well, let's kick it around the table. Now, those of you that don't know, NNL East is not what's the word I'm looking for, fellas? It's not like an award thing. You don't get
It's not a judge show.
right. There you go. That's the words I was looking for.
Yeah. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to go around and have each one of us give our highlights of the show?
I think, well, yeah, if you guys want to do that, I think that'd be a good idea. Let everybody know, because we all saw different stuff and did different things.
We did.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
All right.
Mhm.
Who would like to start?
I'll go last because I'm in the middle of a pretty involved decal.
Okay, Tim. Why don't you go last?
Thanks.
Jason, you're up first.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jody. Who died and left you, boss?
Well, nobody, but
That's
we'll
fine.
let you go first.
All right. NNL East is a whirlwind, as I've said multiple times in multiple places. It's such a busy and big show that it's hard to say hello to everybody. Look at everything that's on the table. Look at everything that's in the vendor space. It's inevitable. You're gonna miss something.
Like Ace decals.
Like Ace decals. That was going to be my low point. I went there specifically to just buy a couple sheets of decals from Ace Decals. And I made a trip around the vendor rooms, and I didn't see them the first time around. Tim had said, "Why don't you got to go over there and look at that guy over there in the corner? He's got some cool decals in a binder." And I'm like, okay, I'll try to get there. And I like made a trip around. So in my brain, when he said that, I thought it was just a different vendor who had decals, because there were lots of vendors there with decals for sale. So in my brain, I thought, okay, that's a good second choice once I find Ace. And I never found Ace. And then I got very, very busy and caught up in lots of other things. Try to videotape the show, try to talk to everybody. I never made it back to that guy that had the decals, and it ended up being Ace Decals. That's who it was.
Oh, really? Damn.
But that's that show though. It's overwhelming like that. You're getting bombarded.
It is. But the highlight of the show for me, I mean, there was some beautiful stuff on the tables, of course. The models were fantastic, but the highlight for me was two-part. A, meeting some really cool people that I've never met before, i.e. Ryan and his dad, Mark Batson. The list
guy.
goes on, right? But the other side of that was hanging out with you guys for the weekend. That was probably, hanging out with my buds for a weekend, having a really good time. I mean, you guys saw in my video our little exercise on how to properly pack a car. Yeah, that was hilarious and fun. It was just so fun to watch Jody be like, I got this, don't worry.
I'm just glad that nobody overbought.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that, Tim. I've been thinking about that, and I think that Jody proved that we really didn't overbuy, and you should have bought more.
Yeah.
There was room. We had
Yeah.
There
room.
was room. There was room. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When Brian Denklau walked up to the car at breakfast with that 1/100 scale Gundam, handed it to me, I saw a little bead of sweat on Jody's forehead. Like, this might be the one that pushes us over the edge.
This is the one that's going on the roof of the Audi. It's
Yeah.
going to have to ride up there. Either that or Justin or Jason. It's one or the other.
Yeah, it was. And lastly, what was really funny is I think we were on our way back, Jody, right? And we pulled in for gas, and you accidentally opened the trunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we could hear stuff hitting the ground. He's like, "Oh no!"
What the hell did they do that for?
Yeah, very good. So that's my take from the weekend. I had an awesome time. Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for making it a great weekend.
Yeah, definitely a good show. Jody, if you don't mind, I'll go next.
Yeah, go ahead, Mikey.
We loaded up here in Florida and Orlando. Loaded up, drove all the way up there. The ride, of course, was the ride, and about 17 hours worth of driving. Got up there. And as soon as I got on the ground, got into the motel room, started seeing everybody. That whole butt dragging thing from driving all the way up there instantly went away. I was excited to see everybody. It was my first time to the NNL East, and I've heard the stories about waiting in line. So Jody and everybody was nice enough to make room for me to ride with them over. And we got there, 7:15, guys?
Something like that.
about
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we weren't at the back of the line, but we certainly weren't at the head of the line.
Yeah,
Right.
We were close enough.
we're in the first 20%, I'd say.
Yeah,
I'd say so, yeah. I'd say so, yeah. And timing being what it was, just did start to rain as they opened the doors and let us in, so we didn't get wet, which was good.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Right? So for me, once I got in there, went and set up, I brought the modified, the Dart, and the Charger, and got them where they were supposed to go. And for me, the whole new venue, I really, really liked the venue and the way they got it set up. The cars were in one room, two vendor rooms, so you could go back and forth. Again, to echo what Jason was saying, that there's a lot. I mean, there is a lot, especially with the vendors. There is a lot going on. Acme is very similar, but I do believe there's more venues there, more vendors there at NNL East. And then the cars and the builds, I should say, amazing builds from a lot of people. But got to see some of those. Like Jason, got to meet a few people for the first time. I met Dan and Ken from In Retirement Modeling, and got to meet a bunch of guys. Saw my old friend Weasel up there. That guy travels around a lot. But with you, my favorite part was, or I say he travels around a lot, I should say. But like you, my favorite part was, meeting Ryan and his dad, and then hanging out with you guys, having fun, getting back to the motel room, having a couple beers, not getting crazy, but just having a good time, hanging out. And then we were blessed. We stayed. We got up Sunday morning when you guys, did breakfast. And then when you guys headed north, we ended up going to her mom's house and hung out with her mom until about 6:30 that evening, and then drove home. I drove straight home, and we left about 6:30 that evening and got back here at about 10:30 Monday morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys made good time. Pappy in the house. What's going on, Fred?
What's up, Fred? But yeah,
Jim
we
Scale
were.
Customs, he's here. Real quick, I just want to say hi to a couple of people. JD's. Where'd he go? Let's see. Let's scroll up here. Come on, scroll up. There we go. JD's House of Hobbies. Brian Connell is here. Of course, Tiffany, the Dirt Road Cinderella, is here.
What's up, Tiff?
Glenn King. All kinds of good people in the chat.
Hey, before I forget, I need to give a big shout out to Brian at Hobby Emporium. You all know that I'm building this wagon, and
Yeah.
it was all painted, decal, clear coated. And just as the last clear coat went on, I don't know if you guys all know, but I paint in my garage, and it's heated, and it's forced hot air. So as soon as I got done with the last clear coat, you know, the heat kicked on. So having the spray booth on with the vent on blowing outside, it just took all that dust and went right across my car.
Yeah.
So
Bummer.
I tried saving it. I couldn't save it. I had to tank it. So the other night I was out doing some errands, and I messaged Brian and I said, hey, do you have one of those flip nose Malibus in stock? And he took a picture one and goes, yep, I got one here. Why? I said, well, I need it for the decals. I said, put it on the counter. I'm on my way. He said, okay. I get there. Brian hands me the decals. I said, where's the kit? He goes, you don't need to buy a kit for the decals. I was going to buy one of those kits anyway.
Oh, wow.
So that's, I was in awe. I must have thanked him 100 times before I left. I was perfectly willing to buy the kit and build it some other time, but that was awful nice of Brian to do that. So, Brian, I know you're watching. Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Brian is a genuinely nice guy.
Yes, he
Hey,
is.
man. Hey, man. What he did for us that last December when I came up there to visit, that was really nice of him, too. So, what a great guy. He's always on the show on Sundays, hangs out.
If you are in this area, the Boston area, and you do not go to Hobby Emporium, you are completely missing out.
James, I know your name.
Nice.
Agreed.
Brian's outstanding, super knowledgeable. Yeah, if you ain't going there, you're missing out big.
That's it.
All right, go ahead, Jason. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Actually, I was just saying hi to people, which is fine.
Yeah. All right, Jody, you want to go next?
Yeah, so kind of you know what everybody else has said. It was a good time. I mean, it really is. If you've never been, it really is something for the senses. You know, I mean, there's just so much going on. There's so much stuff to look at. There's such great, high quality builds.
Mm-hmm.
Vendors are great. I mean, you know, there's something for everybody there. You know, shout out to the cafeteria staff. You know, I ate lunch over there. The food was really good. I mean, the whole thing was just great. You know, hanging out with all of you guys obviously was a great time. We had a good trip down, a good trip back, and you know, got to meet up and broke bread, and were able to see Justin on Sunday. Brian Denclaw made his way out, so we had a good group of us for breakfast on Sunday. It was just a really great time, you know, and obviously the big part of any show, and the reason that I go to shows, is the camaraderie, getting to meet people, especially young Ryan over there, you know, and here we are, you know, we got him on, and it's good. You know, he's getting his feet under him, a burgeoning young model builder. And that's good. Right? That's what we want. So keep standing those guys up. So it was a great show, great time. Just so busy, you know, it's just so tough to get it all in, but, you know, that's kind of the mystique of the whole thing. I think is exactly that, you know, it's not meant to be a quick, easy thing. I don't think so.
No,
But definitely looking forward to next year. Can't wait.
Yeah, me as well. Me as well.
Yeah. And Jody, you brought up something that I had forgotten about that I remember now. The restaurant or the kitchen or whatever you want to call it. Absolutely. I've been to a lot of different shows. And first of all, I believe, to my knowledge, that's the first show I've been to that had a kitchen, you know, right there in the venue.
Yeah.
And it was good food, and it wasn't ridiculously priced. I bought a meatball stub, fries, and a Coke for $10. which
Yep.
is, that's not, that meatball sub was plenty too. It wasn't, like one meatball and a hamburger bun. It was, a regular, foot long type of deal, man. It was really
Yeah.
nice. So I did want to bring that up. Those guys are doing a really good job with that part of it.
They did great. I mean, they kept that line moving all day. Food
Yeah.
was good. It was cheap. They had a good
Mhm.
menu. It's not like they just had two things on the menu. I mean, there was choice for everybody pretty much.
Mm.
And
Yeah, everything from burgers to
It just-
empanadas to everything.
yeah, just makes it very inclusive to be able to just go, enjoy the day, not have to leave, miss anything.
Right.
Just a great spot, great venue, great show, great people putting them on. Great people at the show, a lot of camaraderie. It's just great. It sucks because once it comes and goes, now we get into a little bit of a lull over here.
Yeah.
Like, we're just back sitting at the benches all alone doing our thing, So
Yeah.
Well, that's why these Sundays are nice. So you're not sitting alone at the bench.
agreed.
Yeah.
So my take on it is, I can't believe it's been a week. Here it is Sunday, and we're back at the live, and it's been a week since we were there.
Yeah.
It's the amazing. There's certain things in your life that go by fast, but you can look at every moment. I remember my wedding day like it was yesterday. I can picture the doors open, my wife walking in. If I close my eyes, I'm standing there again. Not to be more, but when my mother passed away, it was the same thing. I can picture every moment of that day. And then NNL East, it's the same thing. I can sit here and close my eyes and picture everything that happened that day. It goes by way too fast.
Yeah.
We do.
Thanks,
We
Jody,
do.
for driving and Leah tagging along. We had an absolutely amazing time. I haven't had that much fun in a long time, and I needed it. I needed to get away, so it was a good thing. Anybody who came up and said hi to me, if I was a little off, I apologize. It just was a little strange for people to come up and know who I am. You guys that have YouTube channels are used to it. I'm not, and I tried to be polite as I could, so if I was not, I apologize. It just struck me as odd, that's all. I don't have a problem with it. If you see me, come up and say hi. Just, it takes me a minute to gather myself in because I'm not used to people recognizing me. The food was good, and how hard they had to work because there was 4 baseball games going on, and they were using the cafeteria as well as. I mean, how many people do you think were there? A couple thousand people?
It seemed like it, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
So for them to gather all that in and get the food out and all that, and they got behind in. But everybody was gracious. Nobody gave them a hard time. They were working their tails off for sure.
Absolutely.
The vendors were good. It was good to see some old friends that I only see once a year. I got two of my grill kits. One of them, the one I got is the yellow Chevy Citation from Monogram. And I saw the other one, the black one they make of that. And when I went back, it was gone. So something to look forward to next year. Maybe I'll find it there next year. I'm meeting Ryan and his dad. I could have stood there and talked all day long. And I agree with Ryan. This is why it should be a 2-day show. Just because of all the people you see and you talk to.
Right.
It's just amazing how fast that day goes by. It seemed like we're just waiting in line outside, and then we're getting our stuff to go home.
Yeah. I agree.
Breakfast on Sunday was fantastic. I mean, we all laughed and joked. It was good to see Brian. It was good to hang out with Justin. And just all around, nothing bad to say. Nothing that I didn't enjoy. I just thought it was great. And if you've never been, as a automotive model builder, you should go.
You gotta go.
Because there's definitely something for everybody there, And shout out to our friend Gary Westfall for winning the theme award for the 3rd year in a row.
Good job, Gary.
Yeah.
That 60 wagon he did is just off the charts. Just incredible.
We really got to break his legs or hands. Or
Something.
Vinny Labasco's got one coming too because he won best of.
Again.
Yeah. I think we tell those two guys next year if the show was canceled.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. No NNL East this year. Sorry, fellas.
Right.
So what we need to do, we need to hack the server for NNL, and when they send out the emails, the postcards, change the dates on just theirs.
Yeah.
Send it to the next day or something.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
There you go.
You know, I happen to be pretty good friends with Dave Woods, and he's one of the ones that sends out the postcards. But if I slip him a 20, he'll lose theirs.
Make,
Yeah, there you go.
make something happen. There you go.
Oh,
There
another
you
thing
go.
another thing I wanted to say is I finally got to meet Pete from scaleworld.org.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't checked out that website, check it out. You can submit one of your models. It's like 4 pictures, and you tell a little bit about it. And he posted on his page there, and everybody can see it. Nobody can comment on it, so it's just you look at nice models, and that's it. Pete does
Nice.
a great job. He does it by himself.
Cool.
One of my favorite websites. I check it every day to see what's on there. So if you haven't seen that, scaleworld.org, go check that out because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was something I learned. I didn't know about that site until Jason was telling me about it while we were up there. I didn't get to meet the gentleman that runs it, but Jason was telling me about it. I'm like, that's really cool. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah,
But Fred, go ahead.
the sad part is, Mikey, is that tells me you don't watch my videos. So I've been
I watch your
tagging that
videos.
website in every video for the last year and a half.
I watch your
Thanks a
videos.
lot,
I just,
pal.
right? Good. Hey, what are good friends for, right?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't blame you, Mikey. You got to take Hanscom in small doses. You know what I mean?
Well, what it is I'm listening to all that stuff while I'm on the dozer. So it's I get to hear everything, but I don't necessarily get to see everything. But
Mikey, you know what it is with Jason's videos, and he's so popular. That kind of happens with those big jobs, right?
right, yeah, BG's not here. We can say that. You get that on them big jobs. Fred, I saw where you were talking about getting up here, man. I'm here to tell you, as somebody that made the trip, and I know your journey would be very similar to mine. It is very much worth it. You would absolutely enjoy it. A lot of vendors that we don't see down here in the Southeast. Terry from the decal place was there. STS Decals was there. We did get to meet Manny from Tropical Glitz, and he gave us a verbal. What's the word I'm looking for? He gave us a verbal okay or a verbal approval that he would like to come on both the Sunday show and the podcast. So we're looking forward to maybe getting him on here down the road.
I didn't get to meet him.
You didn't get to
I
meet him?
didn't meet him either.
I didn't get there.
Oh man,
I chatted with him for a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
good guy, super good guy, and a builder. He's not just a guy slinging product. He's a builder. He builds model cars too.
Yeah.
And
Couple of
Mikey,
people-
you can pick Fred up on the way up next year. You guys would be like Thelma and Louise.
You could, actually.
Can you see? I don't know if you guys have ever met Fred, but he's very much like a BG. He's like 14 and a half feet tall. Can you imagine Fred sitting in my little Jeep going to Jersey? He looked like the Flintstones. Limbs will be hanging out both sides of that car.
What I can imagine is you picking up Fred, heading up here, and only Fred making it.
I can see that, yes. He
That
is
seems like
very well. He's
Seems like a
he's
real
very well trained
possibility. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very well trained in how to make people go away. So yeah, you're probably right. It would just be him showing up in my car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to Mikey.
I was gonna say I had a chance to talk to a couple of people that I haven't seen in a while at NNL East. It was really nice to see them finally. Doug White and his wife.
Yes.
Doug White has become very busy with personal stuff, so he missed a couple of shows, and it was really nice to see him and Giovanna and talk to them, have a good conversation with them. Ken from
Yes, Ken.
Mobile Retirement, got to hang out with him for a minute and talk to him.
Yeah, him and his
Really
wife were
nice
super nice.
Yeah.
really nice guy. And this, I think it's Scott and Heather from S&J Lottery Models.
Yeah.
I met them Friday night in the hotel lobby. And they're fellow Orange Cat owners. So
Oh,
it was cool to chat with them a couple of times. Yeah, those are really good people, and they're going to be at Acme, so I'm looking forward to seeing them again too.
nice. No.
The grocery store?
What's that?
What's that, Ryan?
Acme, the grocery store?
Acme the grocery store. Yep, that's where we're going.
That's the little
So, there you go, Jason. Nana boo boo. Fred says he might take me up on that offer next year, and he promises that we'll both make it safely. I might be strapped to the hood, but I'll be safe. he'll
that's
make
good.
sure to ratchet me down good and tight.
I'll tell you what. That's one dude I would believe when he says he'll get you there safe. He'll get you there
right.
safe.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's not the guy you argue with. That's for sure.
Oh,
And if he's the guy that says to you, I'm going to blow your face off with a bazooka, I would believe it.
That's the same guy.
There you go.
But
What's everybody working on?
yeah, that was what Fred was asking a while ago.
I'll start. I got
You start.
in 40 plus years of model building, I've never built a motorcycle. I can't
And that's a
remember
cool
when I
one.
bought this. I think I got this at NNL East actually last year. This little MPC Honda Super Hawk 77. I painted all the body. I've got this old school. I've had this stuff a long time. The colors by Boyd enamel.
Oh yeah, that's old.
So I painted all the body panels and everything. The Shizoom teal
Nice.
enamel. So I'm letting that set up before touching it too much, as we know. Engine's all built. I'm gonna do a little bit of detailing on that. Do some panel liner. The frame is all painted up. That's ready to be put together. I just was working on this. I don't know if you guys want to embiggen me and if you'll be able to see the difference or not, but
hold on. I got to do a couple.
so typically with
I gotta
vinyl
do a couple
tires,
things here. Hold on. I got to decrease my screen, then go here. There you go.
Yeah.
so typically I will use the old school Testors dull coat for my tires, the vinyl tires. Just spray it on. But you guys can see the difference or not. The shiny tire versus the flat tire.
I
Yeah,
see it.
yeah.
I just used the gray Scotch Brite pad and just kept scuffing on it to knock that shine off, make it look a little bit more rubbery. So
Nice.
trying to prevent a trip down to the old paint booth this afternoon. That's what I'm working on. It's coming together. Not a lot of parts in here, but you know it's going to be finicky at the end. So
Right.
I have a question.
Yep.
What are you gonna work on for the next 2 years while you're waiting for that enamel to dry?
I don't know. I'm thinking about just laying some 2K over and just locking it in, but actually not bad. I mixed it with the Mr. Hobby leveling thinner,
That'll help.
and it's not bad right now. It's not tacky at all. I think it's set up pretty well. And
Nice.
I'm not going to go too crazy and make it super shiny or any of that. I just want to build a motorcycle. So I may try to polish it out a little bit, but I got to mask off the little rubber pads on the tank.
Yeah.
And spray those rubber black. Just a fun, quick little build. I got 10 other things started, of course. I didn't really need another distraction, but I wanted to just build this thing. So I started it Monday and it's all painted and I'm assembling it now. So, a little over a week, little build.
Sweet.
Very cool.
That's what I'm
Very
doing.
cool.
All right, Tim, what are you working on?
Who?
Tim,
Me?
what are you working on?
I am working on the tow vehicle for the flip nose. Hang on one second. Put some decal set down. So I am working on this wagon.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
124th decals on a 125th car.
Hold
There
on.
you go.
I had to cut them to make them fit, but they fit.
Me
So
and
the
Biggie,
body-
yeah, go ahead. Put it back up
Show
there.
us again. Show us again, Timmy. Oh yeah, looking good.
Looks great.
Under
It
the
does
hood
look amazing.
painted. So after that's going to be cleared. The interior is all done. Got my usual
Yeah.
bunch of stuff
Look
in
at
there.
that. Yeah.
I love
Timmy
it.
Ryan Bell.
I got the console with the coffee cup in it, and a
Man,
case of Coke, and a funnel, and a toolbox, and then some
all
other
kinds of
great
stuff.
stuff. The trailer, I just have to clear coat the fenders, but the trailer's done, and I even put some little flames on the front of the fenders to match everything else.
Nice. Nice.
The car itself, I added a few things this morning. I did the white chalk on the tires for the drag strip.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I added a time on the window
Nice.
And for the first time ever, I tried brake lines.
Nice.
Very cool.
They don't look great, but it was better than seeing nothing.
It's perfect.
Right.
Yeah, so that fits on the trailer perfect. So the tow car will be the wagon that looks just like it, and that'll be on the trailer. So that's what I'm working on. If I play my cards right and I get the decals done tonight, I can put it in the dehydrate overnight to set all the decals down good, and then hopefully clear coat it tomorrow night. By the end of the week, it should be done because everything else is done. The engine's all done.
Nice work.
Engine. So
You're the man, Tim.
yeah.
You are the man.
It would have been
Absolutely.
done if I didn't screw up the clear coat, but I make mistakes more than I do good stuff. So
Yeah. Well,
It's
make
just a-
mistakes. That's for sure.
Amen. That's how I learn. I got to screw it up before I can make it right. Ryan, we're going to put you on the spot, buddy. What you working on?
I'm working on the.
Nice.
Oh, the Meisterbrow.
Yeah.
oh nice.
Very cool. Very cool kit.
I just
Yeah.
got one motor done so far. Did the plug
Nice.
wire.
Yeah.
Nice. Very
Nice.
cool.
Good.
My first time doing the plug wires, but
Good.
Nice
You did a
work.
good job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
looks good.
job.
and then just started on the other one just now.
There you go.
Nice
Heck
work,
yeah,
man.
bro.
Great.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Well, I can talk about what I'm working on. I told you I'm not at my workbench, but I am working on the pacer for the Acme build. I'm going to have been working on getting that right. Built the rear deck pan again. I can't show you, but I built the rear deck pan and from where we tubbed it out. But also I picked up, while I was at NNL East, I picked up 2 of the Deals Wheels cartoon type Volkswagens. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those, but
Oh, yeah.
they're very cartoony. And I got the Myers Minx and the VW like a Baja Bug. So
Yeah.
those are quickly become, they're kind of like palate cleansers. There's not a lot to them, and you can kind of go like crazy with them because they're very cartoony. I was talking to Manny and from Tropical Glitz. I had bought a metal flake gun from him, and he was like, just got to be careful with it because the flake that goes through that gun, even the smallest flake, is really not to scale. So basically what I'm going to do is what it'll do is make your model look like a bass boat. So I think that that with that heavy metallic on that Myers Minx or that Volkswagen, considering how cartoony it is, I think it's going to look pretty cool. So we're excited about getting that in there and see if we can do it. But the pacer is what I'm working on.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I agree. Ryan's plug wires do look better than mine as well.
Right?
I'm not that happy with it because the belt on the front of the blower doesn't fit right now.
Oh, okay. Got to make a little room.
Yeah, I got.
It'll happen. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll get it. It happens.
Yeah.
Part of
That's it, right?
Part of the deal. Working through it. That's right.
That's it. Problem solving.
Yeah, give it a little bit of love.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Irv. I'm pacing myself with my pacer.
Exactly. Pace yourself. That's funny.
I was thinking about taking the top little part that the belt goes into and extending it with like that what do you call that? Them little rods that you get from Hobby Lobby or something like that.
Yep.
Okay, extend it.
Yep.
Firing rod. Yep.
Yep.
There you
See
go.
there? Figuring it out. That's what it's all about.
Figuring it out. Exactly.
Figuring it out.
All
Sorry
right.
to hear that, Fred. Prayers to their family and friends, man. Fred's saying that he lost a couple of longtime members in the
Oh.
Acme Club. So prayers to the families and to
Yeah.
the friends and all.
Not good.
Yeah, not good. That seems to be the epidemic going around. There's from not anybody. Fortunately, I say fortunately. I don't want to say that. People I didn't know, but I'm hearing a lot of videos about some model guys that are passing on.
We are
That's why-
aging now.
Scott Ridley and Scott. Okay, that's why
Yeah.
we're so excited about young guys like Ryan. Ryan's 18 and he's getting into the hobby, and if we can, we can help him any kind of way, we're all about it, man.
Exactly. All right. Well, I'll show you guys what I've been working on. It's not a lot. I haven't had a lot of time this week. It's been kind of a busy week. It was a short week because we took Monday off. They did our roof, so
Take us out. Show us the roof.
yeah,
Right?
take you guys up there. It'll be cool.
Broadcasting from just Jason's roof.
That's right.
So I'm working on the Glory Days of Drag Racing group build, which is the Dave Strickler 65 Dodge. It's this one.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
And
Yep.
we've got through, so I've gotten the chassis. The chassis is going together.
Nice.
Nice.
So I
Sweet.
got the frame done, engine's in there, axles in there.
Looks
Um,
great.
Is that a 2-piece chassis, Jason, or do you have to?
Yeah.
Is that frame
Yeah.
molded in?
Yeah, it's front subframe, rear subframe molded in. So
Oh man.
got the engine done. It's hard to see it. There we go. The light here.
Yeah. Looking good.
Engine's done.
That's
And then
right.
I've been kind of farting around. So Wednesday night, I started this neat little project. I'm painting a dragon,
Oh, I watched this video. It's so cool.
and that's how far I got. So I'm only doing this on Wednesdays. So that Heather and I can do it together. She's doing one, I'm doing one. This is a young blue dragon, so we got that far on that.
That thing
then-
is really, really cool. I watched that video with you and her talking about painting and all that stuff. That is
Yeah.
really, really looking good, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I got sidetracked because I saw something on YouTube. It was an armor modeling YouTube channel, and they mentioned something about having soft storage on your tank and not tying it down doesn't make any sense. So I drug the Easy 8 back out of the glass case, and I put some rope
Oh,
There you go.
over all
Nice.
of my storage.
nice.
So that's just
Very
a simple line, right?
Look at you, overachiever.
And simple white twine. And then what I did was once it was tied and in place, I just went over it with Tamiya Panaline accent to give it a darker, dirtier appearance.
If you
Yeah.
hear a crash in the background, that's just me throwing mine on the floor. Don't worry about it.
right.
Right.
Now I know why I didn't start mine.
Well, you better start yours.
Me too.
Just look in the mirror. Mikey, look in the mirror. That's the reason you didn't start yours yet.
You're exactly right. That's 100% who's to blame. That guy. Who likes that guy?
Yeah. Who's the person stopping me from getting this done?
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, it's me.
It's me. Oi, oi, oi.
You gotta do it like Horseshack and go ooh ooh ooh.
I bought some military kits this week too. They're coming in the mail, but they're very out of. So they're not what I would normally buy.
Okay.
I bought a World War II tractor,
Oh.
like an old school farm tractor, but it's a military tractor, and a 1/35th scale Indian military motorcycle. I am playing with the idea of possibly, maybe, making it to AMPS Nationals next year because it's
Okay.
kind of close to us. It's kind of close to us.
There you go.
And,
Right, where is it?
it's in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania.
Oh, so that's not that far. I mean, that is a pretty good haul for you, though.
It's an 8-hour drive. Drive there one day, spend the weekend, drive back in one day.
Yeah.
So I'm toying with the idea of going to that. And I think it would be cool to build something to fit their theme, right? So their theme is recovery and engineering vehicles.
Ah.
Yeah. So my buddy Ron Hogue from the Mount Mansfield Scale Modelers is just an exceptional military builder. And I've picked his brain a number of times on what I need to do to get better with those things. And it's time, right? I mean, the more time you spend, the research you do, techniques, YouTube surely is a big help. But he said, the thing that took him to the next level or helped him grow was going to AMPS, because they will critique it, give you, basically the direction you need to get where you need. He said that was really one of the things that benefited him the most.
Yeah.
So if you're sticking your toe in and you want to do more of that stuff, because I enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
I think it would kind of behoove you to try to make it to one of those, because they'll kind of give their thought on it, So.
Exactly. Justin, being the very good friend that he is, told me that if I go to Amps, I need to bring the Sherman, because it's not, I think it's a horrible build. I don't think it's, and he's like, no, you need to bring that.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
And it's a weekend trip. Heather and I talked about it. If we decide to go for it, she's going to go with me. So yeah, I think I'm really, really interested in doing that. So
Nice.
I just saw, excuse me, I just saw a name in the chat that I want to give a special shout out to. Robert Seitz, I believe I'm saying his last name correctly.
yes,
Got to read him. Robert's a great guy. A while ago, we were talking about some airplanes that I was interested in, and he was kind enough to send them to me. And I did get to meet him there at NNL East. What a great guy. I enjoyed hanging out with him. So, Robert, thank you again, and definitely enjoyed meeting you and hanging out with you, bud.
Yes.
Yeah, Robert's a real nice guy.
Yes, he is.
We see him at all the local shows here.
Very, very, very giving individual for sure.
Yeah.
Robert Seitz
Yeah.
has become a very good friend of myself and Heather, and he gifted us these little where'd it go? Here we go. He gifted Heather and I these little handles that hold the Mini.
That's too cool.
Yeah, those are awesome.
He had heard Heather mention in one of the videos she was in that she was out of primer. He gave her a couple of bottles of primer. I mean, the guy he's just a nice guy. And like I said, through going to these shows and socializing with these people and meeting new people, I consider Robert a friend, and it wouldn't be like that if it wasn't for going to model shows. So
right.
I agree.
Go to a model show. Go to a model show.
That's it.
that's right.
I agree 100%. Out of the 5 or 6 people that I text or call regularly, at least 4 of them are model people.
Block your number.
Block, there you go. That's all of them.
Block my
I
number.
still text them, even though they block me. I still text them, just in case they ever decide to unblock me. They get that whole stream of text messages.
I love you, Mikey.
I can tell. I feel the love, Jody. I feel it.
You can tell because he hasn't blocked you yet.
Right?
That's right. Your messages are still coming in, homie.
Yeah, that's because you got to get the link to here on Sunday. He hasn't given me his phone number. He's like, you ain't getting that. And listen, Jason right now is texting you. Don't give it to him. I made that mistake.
Yeah, that's right. Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll regret it.
I'm pretty sure I got your number, Mikey.
I'm pretty sure I got Mikey's number the first time I saw one of his videos. I got his number.
That's your number, pal.
ArmorCon is in Connecticut. Okay, my next question is, when is ArmorCon?
Okay, I don't know. It's in Connecticut.
Same weekend that Classic Plastic is.
Oh, gotcha. Well, so here's the thing, though. ArmorCon probably would be easier for me to get to, but all of the Insanity guys are going to be at Amps Nationals because it's their club that's hosting it.
There's John from Model and RC. I believe that's the same John that we met at the show. Am I correct?
John, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He showed me his build. I know you guys saw it too. An amazing job on that. He made the carbon fiber hood. That was really cool.
He and I met at the ValleyCon there, the Wings and Wheels show, and had a good chat. I chipped his car. He had the chip with him when I saw him the other day. So nice guy.
Yeah. Super nice guy, yeah.
Man, that Camaro was pretty cool.
That Camaro was beautiful.
It was beautiful, yeah. I was really impressed with that real carbon fiber hood that he made and formed up. That was super cool.
Yeah. The whole thing was impressive.
Yes.
I stood there and looked at it for about 15 minutes. Took a bunch of pictures of it. Pretty sweet.
I'll be right back, fellas.
You see me sneak into Milwaukee NNL and chip those 2 cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Who did
How'd you do
for
that? You zip in, zip out?
I'm good like that.
Yeah.
you?
Wisconsin,
Yeah.
you zipped in, you zipped out.
That's it. I borrowed BG's DeLorean.
There
Oh,
you
there
go.
you go. Perfect.
If you guys are big in me, I can show you my Sherman Easy 8.
Okay. Hold on 1
Oh,
second.
you built one too. Fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I got it right here.
Oh, look at that.
Fury Rebel.
Nice.
Very impressive.
Very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah. You're
All right,
going
I'm
to-
throwing mine on the ground for a second time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Timmy picked
I'm
it up
now, Jody, I'm looking at that guy in the mirror going, "You're not going to build that Sherman because these guys are kicking your butt all over the place, and you ain't even
That's
started
right.
yet."
Yeah, exactly. Damn it.
That one will stay in the box.
I'm going back to snap kits.
I'm going to diecast.
Yeah.
It's already done, and I can't screw it up.
There you go. Open the box, put it on the shelf, go done.
There it is.
Too boring.
Well, we're pretty excited because Jess bought her first model. She's a big the movie Grease fan. So she
yeah.
bought that Grease Ford or Chevy. I think it's a 40 Chevy. So she's actually going to want to do that. So while she's
cool.
recovering from her surgery, I think we're going to try and work on that for her, get her started in the model hobby. Next thing you know, she'll probably start her own live show and whoop all our butts.
Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
she's telling me I'm number one right now.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, Jess. We all know he's number one.
Yeah.
Yes, in all of our hearts.
Yeah.
By heart, you mean that room in the back of the house with the cage in it that you locked me into? That's the same one.
I was going to say, in your heart, pain in my ass.
That
That's
part.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Here you go,
That's
Jason.
her way of saying bless your heart. Just bless
Oh,
your
what
heart.
do I got? Hold on. I got to
Well,
blow you up.
RX-7
I can't
action.
really see. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice little
Whoa.
Mazda.
Nice.
Sweet.
N&L.
That's
Sweet.
cool.
Very
That's
cool.
Great.
I know you like the RX-7s.
I do like the RX-7s.
Jason does like the RX-7s.
I do.
I need clear coated though.
Yeah, Brian, they can put me they lock me in my new shed out there, but if I did that, then they know I'm going to have fun and they don't want me to have any fun. So, or maybe they'll lock me up and chain me at one end where I can't reach my workbench and do anything while I'm in there. Have to sit there and look at it.
Dude, we don't have to chain you up so you can't reach your workbench. You never go there anyway.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming. But no, we went to a friend of mine's house in the country last night, and Jess got to ride on her first side by side and did
Nice.
some pew pews up there. We had a good time.
Good deal.
They're cool.
That's always a good time.
Yeah, it is. It was a really good time. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that derby car, man. I got a quick glimpse of it while I was trying to scan. That dude, he looks amazing, dude. That stuff that you're building is awesome. I still can't get over the skid steer tires that you put on those cars, man. It is so cool. Logan, Imperial Model Builds. His name is Logan.
Yeah.
The stuff that the way he takes, and it's heartbreaking sometimes because he'll find like an old, and he looks for different types of cars, but it's usually some old Johan 4-door, the big cars that are hard to find.
Yeah.
And he turns them into demolition derby cars. Not demolition derby cars like it's their first time going to the derby. It's demolition derby cars that have been to the derby several times.
Let
So
me
he's
tell
like
you
denting
something.
them all up and smashing them up. He's great work.
I love the fact that he builds those cars out of old Johan kits. You know what? Piss off those purists.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. In fact, he just sent me 5 photos. I was standing there talking. I met a guy, Greg, from Gooley Motors. I think it was Gooley. Anyway, he had a bunch of them old Johan kits, the javelins and all that. And I'm looking at them, and what he's asking for them is what they go for. But it was just more than I could do. I couldn't justify it. But damn, they were some cool kits.
Yeah. Yeah. Gooley
Yeah.
Motors. He's actually local to me.
His name's Carl.
Good dude.
Super nice guy. We were standing there, and I was showing him some of the stuff that I'd done, and I showed him my logos for the channel, so he could check it out. And he was like, "Cool, who made that logo?" And I said, "I did." He was like, "I've been looking for one." And he gave me some basic ideas. I went over there and ate my meatball sub and whipped him up a daggum logo real quick and brought it back to him and sent it to him. He's like, "Oh man, that is so cool." He's like, "I waited 6 months for something that wasn't as cool as that." He's like, "What do I owe you?" I said, "Just pay it forward, man. Just pay it forward." It took me 5 minutes while I was eating my sub.
Yep.
Great
Yeah,
guy.
nice dude.
I'm over old model kits because I had a couple of Grail kits from when I was a kid, and I had the opportunity to buy them. And boy, I don't remember them being that crappy when I was 10 years old.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
That's
built
true.
them both and sold them both.
Like I found, you guys know that I've been, that's what they call it, the Super Sport Series or whatever it was, those round cars that I like.
Yeah,
Yep.
I found the Camaro, the Jegs Camaro,
yeah.
and I'm holding it in my hands, and it was a good kit. It really, I mean, as far as all the pieces were there and it wasn't destroyed or whatever, but I'm like, they wanted $200 for it, and that's the going price. But I'm like, it's an old NPC kit that the freaking front axle runs through the motor. There's nothing special about it. And I'm like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was like, I just can't. And because my luck is, as soon as I buy it, they'll repop it anyway and sell it for $35 at Hobby Lobby.
Don't be surprised if they repop those.
That's what I'm saying.
They've been getting a lot of
Yeah,
requests for them, and they listen. So
yeah. Fred was just telling me Mikey made me a cool one from the channel. Yeah, Fred, I made one for Mark Batson. He uses a piece of it anyway. It's really cool. And it's cool
He
when you
does.
do something like that, help somebody out, and it shows up on their channel. It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Mark uses your stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, John McCreary. Just getting back into it, apparently.
That name sounds familiar.
Well, maybe he
John-
knows you.
Maybe. John McCreary.
could be one of the people that blocked you, Mikey.
Probably. Yeah,
No,
probably.
that's Justin. That's Justin that gets people that block him.
Right.
He is good at that.
Mr.
Block,
Personality.
man.
you know who I can't see the chat because it's small in the corner of my thing. I haven't seen David McGibbon on there in a while.
He's in there. He was in there
Is he?
today. Yep.
No, yeah, I like David. He's a nice guy.
So if I take it off the corner of the thing, can you see it easier or no?
No, it's just because my screen is small because I'm on my iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I can't
but
see
if I
it.
take it off of the screen, you can't see it at all, correct?
Well, correct.
Okay. well,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah.
yell out when somebody asks something or whatever, and you put things up on the screen, so that's fine. I just hadn't heard David's name in a while.
Yeah, he's in there today.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He told me when he joined Classic Plastic that he couldn't build a model. Yeah. Guess what? He don't have a good poker face anymore.
That's the kettle calling the pot, Black.
No, well,
exactly.
I definitely cannot.
Well, I've seen your builds, and I would beg to differ to the point of argument if that's what it took.
I think you need to put Timmy in a headlock.
Right? Give
Listen,
him a noogie. Give him a noogie.
I'm just a big faker. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
You notice
the
how
best of-
you notice how after multiple years of friendship with Tim, when he starts talking that nonsense, I just ignore him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good modeler and one of my biggest influences. So it's
Well,
okay.
well, my
you
dear
do about
friend,
that,
my dear friend
unfortunately.
Pappy told me, he said, always put the best side, if you got a blemish or whatever, put that facing away. Always put your best side out. I yet to figure out what side that is on my builds, but at least I got a great piece of advice.
Well, I tried
that
that.
Jason?
I was walking around with no pants on, but I got in trouble.
Is that Jason KRD? Yes, Jason Klein. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
Is Jason Klein in here?
Yeah, I think he's changed his name though, because it's KRD Speed Shop. Maybe he's changed his name and I didn't know.
Man,
I'm pretty sure that's him.
That's awesome. Thanks for coming in and watching
Hanging
the
out.
madness, Jason. That's awesome.
Jim Scale Model said, and Jason, he unblocked Justin. He's just going to ignore him. That, my friend, is a great idea. Just tune him out. It's what we do.
I would now. I hate to say that. I really like.
Yeah, I
Justin.
know. I'm picking on him. If he was here, he'd pick on me. So I'm picking on him.
Yeah.
Tim Carson, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. So, what show's coming up? What show you guys going to next in the Northeast?
Boy,
It's not till the fall, September.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. They're all gone now.
When's that armor show that you're talking about?
ArmorCon is the same day apparently as the Classic Plastic Model Show.
why are you in my fucking backyard? Get out of here.
Because I'm trying to creep on you.
Did you? Jody translated. Get off my yard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's people walking in my backyard. It's like, what? They got their dogs. It's like,
That's
Yeah.
weird.
No, they needed a place for him to relieve himself.
Yeah. Well, if you'd stop going over and shitting in their yard, Jody, they would bring their dog over.
I may need to fire a couple warning shots over their head. That will prevent
Do
them
it.
from coming back, I bet.
Do it. You know, funny story, real quick. It could be worse. We were out four-wheeling one day, 5 of us in Jeeps, right? And we were just checking out new trails that we hadn't been on and like mapping them. And the guy that was leading, he's like telling us that if we follow this trail, it'll come out to a pond, right? We're following this trail. Came out to somebody's backyard. 5 Jeeps turning around in these people's backyard.
There you
We're
go.
lucky we didn't get shot at.
I gave these people a pass. Next time I won't be so nice.
All right. Let's say hey to K-Dog. What's up, K-Dog? Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, what's up, K-Dog? Dean's model zone. Dean's model. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That one.
Dean's scale model zone. Good grief. He's in the house.
Jason, you were talking about wheeling and showing up in people's yards. You've heard of Windrock down in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, that big off-road park down there?
Yes, sir.
They've got one trail that if you follow it correctly, you come out on the road next to the people's house. But if you're not paying attention and you don't take the right turn at the dead chicken type of thing, you end up in their backyard. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. And those people that old lady sits on the back of her porch with her shotgun and her moo and her jug of moonshine, and she's just waiting for a Jeep to poke out of them woods into her yard so she can fill you full of salt rock.
That does not sound fun.
Oh, no, you're in the wrong spot when you show up at that lady's house.
I'm going to get me a moo, a rocking chair, and I'm going to sit in my backyard.
Exactly what you do.
Okay, could you please have Leah snap a photo of that?
Absolutely. I won't even be ashamed.
Right. That's it. No shame in Jody's game.
Hell no.
Hell no. It is what it is and ain't what it ain't.
That's right.
That was too funny.
As long as we get people to laugh, we're doing something right.
Hey, there you go, right? That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Having a good time. We ain't here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Yeah. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out.
That's right.
The problem is I start to shake it all about.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's not his foot.
You can get 30 days for that.
Listen, I shake it all about and it gets all out of control. Before you know it, it's like taking stuff out.
I tried to take it all about, but my belly hit me in the face and knocked me out.
There you
I'm
go.
talking about my belly. Don't get any weird ideas.
Yeah. I can relate. Like I said, I tried to shake my belly all about it. It hit me in the face and knocked me out. Knocked me out.
There you go.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I know.
All right, back to the beginning. I can't believe NNL's been a week already.
I know, right?
Seriously.
I'm having NNL withdrawals.
That's why you need to load yourself up and come to Acme in October, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that's a show worth going to for sure.
I'll tell you what,
I'm sure-
Timmy, take the week off. We got room for you. Drive
Yeah.
down with us.
Yeah, I would love to, but it's just not in the cards this year. Maybe next year. I'll get there eventually. But thank you for the offer.
You're welcome. You're more than welcome.
When I go, I definitely will not be bringing anything. Well,
Oh,
like
dude,
I
if I,
I
No,
can
here
just
we
put
go.
it on the
Dude,
kid.
here we
I can put
go.
it on the kids' table.
dude, don't do that. Don't do that. If I can put stuff on the table, y'all can definitely put stuff on the table.
There you go.
I can put it on the kids' table.
We'll take a look and see what I have done when it's time for Acme, and then I will make the judgment call as to what, if anything, I bring.
I'm here to tell you, I've not seen any of your builds that wouldn't do well on the table. I'm telling you the facts. Your stuff is definitely as good as anybody else on there. Tim too, Jody, all y'all's builds are excellent, and everybody has a good time anyway. And you guys know I don't have to preach to the choir. It's not about what you put on the table, anyways. It's about hanging out and checking out and all that. But
That's right.
it is a little intimidating when you set down your car and you got that Volkswagen and you're still, going through the paint learning curve. And by you, I mean me. And you set it down, you get it all set up, and then Mark Batson comes down with his 1/35th scale Dale Earnhardt card, sets it right next to yours. It's like, I just got bypassed. They're gonna look right over the top of mine and check his out.
That's funny. That is.
It was funny.
Yeah. It's like Justin says. These models are just the gateway to the friendships
Right.
that you build through.
It is.
That's right.
I
That's
agree.
why if I don't bring anything to Acme, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true. It's true. And with the host hotel being right there, and you can walk back and forth to the venue, it's such a great time. It's just a lot of
Well,
fun.
that's unfortunate for me because we couldn't get into the host hotel. We're like one road up.
Well, even at that though, you can still hang out there, and I mean, a lot of people do that. They'll stay. There's a Days Inn and a couple other ones that are right up the road. They'll stay at them and then come down and still hang out in the lobby, and then the porch area where the fire is. They'll hang out there till God only knows when.
Yeah.
John, Acme is the end of October. I don't know the exact dates. But it's like the 24th, 25th, or the end of October.
It's the end of October, yeah.
Yeah.
So in October would be Classic Plastic, Granite Con, and then Acme.
I got Simpsonville this month that I'm thinking about going to, but I don't know.
It would be Granite Con, Classic Plastic, Acme.
No, Granite Con's after Classic
Granite
Plastic.
Con's after.
It's always 2 weeks after.
Okay, so what PatCon is the 27th.
Yeah, PatCon is in September.
Okay,
Yeah.
so PatCon, Classic Plastic, Granite Con, Acme. That's a lot of shows in that time span.
Yeah.
One of them being a long ways away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
PatCon will be a pass for me this year. So
I want to take a second to show this real quick. Fred's in the club that hosts Acme, and he's letting everybody know there's a bunch of different hotels around there that give you a discount code for that show. So if you're not staying at the Marriott, there might be a discount code for something close by.
There
Oh,
you go.
that's cool. That's really cool.
Good to know.
Yeah. PatCon is not going to be a pass for me. I think I'm going to make PatCon for sure. Looking forward to seeing Brian Denklau again, and he will be at that show. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I don't think
Super,
that
super
I
talented.
don't think I would be very welcome there. So
man,
You'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable and ruin their day, so I just assume stay home.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, Fred is definitely our online social media link to what's going on at Acme. He keeps us posted and lets us know what's going on with that. So, and then if anything special pops up, that's the one guy that actually texts me back. Right? He likes me. He says, "Hey, Mikey, you got to look out for this. We're gonna get ready for the show." I'm like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred's pretty involved with that club.
Yeah,
right?
He's a big part of it. And I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. He looked like a giant referee because they had black and white striped shirts if they were in the club, and he looked like this giant referee standing there. It was pretty funny.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I think somebody sent me a picture, and I asked him if I could have a size 9.5 Nike. And I think I have a feeling that when I see Fred at Acme this year, he's probably going to punch me right in the stomach.
No, he's gonna give you that 9.5 Nike, just not where you thought it. Just won't go on your
exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna slap you right upside the head with a 9.5 Nike. And then he's going to stand over you. Did that hurt? Because it looked really painful from up here.
Right.
From up here is right.
Yeah,
It's going to be more of one of these. Tim, it's going to be more of one of these. Hey, Jason, how are you? Bonk.
Did I ever tell you guys about the first time I went live with him and Brian?
No.
We were at JaxCon. That was the first time I'd met him, and both him and Brian are like ridiculously tall. So I'm standing there like underneath Fred's armpit, just above his waistline, standing there next to him, and they're going live and they're holding the camera up so they can, see their faces. And they're talking, they're like, "Oh yeah, we got Outlaw with us too." And he turns his phone down to where he could like see me, and I'm like, "Thanks for letting the little kid play with y'all."
Dude, when I went to JaxCon and met Fred for the first time and Matthew Inman, they did a live. And they had to sit down in chairs in front of me. So all three of us were, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was embarrassing to say the least.
The only time that I was ever anywhere near close to the same size as Fred is when we were doing 10 questions with a modeler, and Sarge came in with the tassels on his moobs and was swinging them around, and we both could have crawled into a crack at that time. We both felt pretty small knowing that we were friends with that guy. But we did laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny. And if you guys don't know Sarge, he's this huge, big dude, and he's walking around with this. You had to see it. Watch Fred 10 questions with a model or Acme Tuesday. Oh yeah, it was in video. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was in the video.
Oh,
I was cracking up watching it.
Oh, I almost died. I saw that shit live. I mean, it was painful, but it's funny. Fred says, "Geez, I just got that memory out of my head. Thanks."
Right.
Oh, that one was burned in there for a while.
Yeah, something's just burning in your retina and you can't get rid of it.
That's right.
No matter how much maple bourbon I passed around that weekend, everybody was still had that burned into their memory. Couldn't get rid of it. Even the bourbon wouldn't wipe it out.
No, Cliff did not make it to this year's NNL East.
No, he did not. No, he's in Oklahoma now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another great guy. That first time that I came over and met you, I met him first. Just an awesome dude, man. What a great guy.
Right. Yeah. He is a nice guy.
Yeah. Jim, you're absolutely right. It needs mind bleaching. I think you're gonna have to get the Fabuloso after that, because Fabuloso beat shit out of Mr. Clean, so hopefully it'll get that memory out of your head.
I remember years ago for work, we took some training courses, and one of them was how to listen, and they would describe a scene to you, and then they would go back and ask you about it to see how many things you caught in the thing. And one of the guys that was talking, he said, when something happens that you don't like, he says, close your eyes and open them and blink 3 times and go cancel, 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 cancel. He says, and it will go away from your memory. So for about 2 months, every time my boss called while I was talking to him, I'd close my eyes and go, cancel, cancel.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, Chet. Me and Beardy Guy, the evil twins. He does have a better beard than me, though. I just got his little goatee. He's got like a man beard. And I don't know how well that works, Tim. I told you this morning we went to, she took me over to SeaWorld and we rode on the roller coasters. And there was a couple of them during the roller coaster. I was going blank, blank, blink, blink, cancel, cancel, blank, blank, cancel, cancel. And then my stomach was in my ear. I'm like, wait a minute, it's small.
Yeah.
So, but did get to see Jody's Avante, which looks amazing. Good job of that. But I know I told you
Yeah.
while we were there, but that thing is really cool. And I've built that kit, so I know what you started with.
Yeah, it was I don't strip a lot of cars, and I had to strip that one and kind of start over, and I really built that, painted it complete, and built it in about 9 days. There was a lot of work ahead of that, narrowing the rear and wheel tubs and fitting the LSX engine and all that stuff.
Right.
But I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. Chat, I had my platform shoes on, so yes, I qualified for the 54 inches needed to ride on the rides.
There you go.
Although I did get on the manta ray and not knowing what I was doing, I pulled the thing down that holds you in place here, and I didn't have my feet in the right position to where it clamps around your feet. So
Well, your feet don't hit the floor anyway, right? When you sit in one of those,
they
swing
would have
like
on
mine
this. They would have on this because this thing like almost drags the ground. It's it's a ride. So of course the fat guy in the last row had to slow everybody down by resetting the whole thing, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know." But my feet were up when we got there, so we're good.
Perfect.
Does anyone have the Peterbilt Wrecker?
I do, the black and white one or the red and white one, same model, but
The red and white one.
yeah, okay. The red and white one's the same one as the black and white one. I believe the black and white one was the early release. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good model. That's the AMT. It's a good model, but sometimes I found that the chassis on them tends to be a little warped sometimes.
They require work. That is,
They do require work, yeah.
Any of those old AMT truck kits.
yeah.
Ask Jason about his plow truck.
Don't ask Jason about nothing.
Ask him about his plow truck.
He's trying not to cuss. We have a young man with us today, so he's trying not to get on that subject, but
That's
damn.
all right. I've heard those words before, Mikey.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
wait, I'm not the young man. I'm the old guy in the group.
Does anyone
Yeah,
want to
you
do?
got me. Yeah, you got me by a couple years, don't you?
Yeah.
Well.
What were you gonna say, Ryan?
I said, does anyone want to do a group build with that Peterbilt Wrecker?
Oh my gosh. He's now, what is he? He's
Jason
been hanging
does.
around Justin too long.
Listen, do you hear that? Went from like first time ever being on a show to like fitting right in. Just I'm one of the guys, man.
I'm pretty
Going right
sure
to the
Justin
jugular.
called him beforehand and said, listen, I'm not going to be on.
Right? You need to do this for me,
Use the word group build once.
right? Because peer pressure is real.
I would, Ryan, but I do not have that kit in my stash, believe it or not.
I don't either, actually.
I
got-
think
got
I
about-
do, but there is no way. Ain't no way. I am going to open up another AMT truck kit anytime soon.
Still recovering from the yellow one.
Not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it is though. It is
Yeah, it
though.
is.
It is that bad.
I was going to say, it ain't that bad unless, of course, it is that bad.
That kit's really good if you leave it in the box.
All of them are. They're all
Right.
really good. If you don't, they're even better if you leave them on the shelf at the store.
Jason Chet was saying that he's putting the decals on the Saturday night short track build, so we'll be looking forward to seeing that on the Facebook page.
That'd be
Post some
cool,
pictures
yeah.
up, buddy.
Nice.
I got to get back to that. Started.
So talking about the decals, Jason, you said you were going to get decals. So you never did get the decals for your Saturday night card?
No, I never did. Well, so I never got the decals from Ace. There were a few decal sheets that I spied online that I was hoping were going to be there. Obviously, completely missed the bus on that. But I had a friend / subscriber viewer send me a good set of the SAI decals.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
I'm gonna
Nice.
go with those. The decal sheet looks brand new, so it should be good. The thing has got the big V8 in it and the different chassis, so it's not really going to be right. It's not going to be the Lane Automotive Camaro had the V6 in it,
Mhm.
but it doesn't matter. At this
Yeah, it
point,
still works.
whatever gets me across the finish line.
Right? Exactly right. Duff talking about that Peterbilt record said he might have to set his stash on fire if he found that one in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
They're really that bad?
Yeah.
They're not, but they are. They require a lot of extra work.
Listen, it would be awful for me to tell a young builder who's just starting out that something is that bad, but it's that bad.
It is.
It's
If you don't need every tire touching the ground, you'll probably be okay. You can just build it right out and not do anything. But you can count on at least out of the 10 tires that are on that thing, you can count on 4 of them not touching the ground.
I have about 70 truck kits, and there's a reason why you can't see them in my room.
There you go.
There you go.
But I built a couple of trucks and they were not that bad.
That plow truck, man, I had to give that a lot of love.
I just picked up the company does this one right here.
And Duff making it real. Duff making it real.
Well, what I missed?
It's
That's pretty funny, right? Yeah. Yeah.
The
When you
pickup.
didn't want to see a kid for the rest of the weekend, that's what you bought them.
That's a good one, Ryan.
Come on out whenever.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whenever
Hold on.
That is a good one.
Hold on. Let me make. Okay, I was gonna say, let me make you big. Show it. Yeah, that's a good
That's a
truck.
good kid. Yeah, that's a good choice.
I
Hey,
used
that's
to
a
have
great
one of those, but I gifted it to a very good friend. But
Whose
that
Garrison did
model
I read?
was beautiful.
$25 at NNL East.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. That's a $50 kit.
Yeah, those are good kits. Goes together real nice.
Yeah, I built a bunch of those Mobius trucks. I love them.
Yeah, those Ford trucks and Mobius, they got a bunch of them. They're nice.
Yeah, I bought another one while I was here. I don't have the short bed.
Did anybody besides me, pick up that Mercury when they came out with it? That Mercury truck?
No.
I did not because it's the same as all the other ones, with just a different grill.
It is. Different grill and different tailgate.
Yeah.
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 I was going to
That's
buy it
one-
because I thought it was a short bed. And then when I saw people build it, it's a long bed. And
It is, yeah. I think it looked good slammed to the ground.
It was like
Put
ain't
some
nobody
patties on it.
long beds. Sorry, my bad.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said Tim says ain't nobody got time for those long beds.
That's it. I'm a short guy. I don't need much space.
There you go.
Hey, I got another question. Why is it that all the guys I follow on YouTube that are not from the Northeast are like 8 feet tall?
It's because our growth is stunted over here.
Is that what it is?
It is. It's
Is
the cold
everybody-
weather. Listen,
It's cold weather.
shit don't grow when it's cold.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a fact. And unfortunately, I spent the first 14 years of my life up there, so I missed my curve. Like, I'm
You
never
did.
going to get any bigger. I got a lot
You-
wider.
You missed that last growth spurt.
I did. I got a lot wider and a lot thicker. I just never went vertical. Well,
So
Chet says he's
technically-
from the Northeast and he's 6'3", so maybe there is exceptions to the rule.
So you packed on the insulation before you left.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
work.
weird. Jody's pretty tall, and he's from up here too. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Some of us is just in our jeans, I reckon, or in our shorts, or in our khakis, whatever it is. What's up, Pat? I feel you, bro.
All right, Fred. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it.
Working night shift in the morning, too.
Open closed yesterday, then open this morning.
Oof. Take it easy, Freddie. We'll see you. Hopefully, be able to see you later this month. I don't know if you're going to Simpsonville or not, but I'm going to try to get there. It doesn't look good, but I'm going to try. I'm still recovering from that trip to NNL East. Well, worth it. Worth every penny, but whew,
Yeah.
$4.50 on, well, about average about $4.30 a gallon on fuel. That was not fun. But
No,
like I
I don't
said,
imagine
worth every
it was.
penny. Worth every penny. Might be eating Vienna sausage and bologna for the next month, but by God, I'd do it again if I could.
I thought you just ate sausage for the enjoyment of it.
Well,
You
all right,
caught-
Jason, have a good night, bud. Again, it was good seeing you. Not you,
You're the
Anscombe,
guy
the other
that
Jason.
eats sausage for the shape and not the taste.
That's right.
Stop it. Just stop
Yeah.
it.
Sorry, Ryan. Had to get that out.
We got a young, impressionable mind here. Behave.
Yeah, exactly.
Duff, only you would know, big boy. Wink, wink.
No.
So awful.
Scary and awful all at the same time.
Bless you.
Thank you. Well, I broke the seal, so I'll be right back, guys.
Oh God.
I know, right?
Should I weather the headers on this engine? Do the
Absolutely,
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, you could.
like the purple and all?
Heat staining would be a really good idea on those.
Let's try it.
I heard you missed me. I'm back.
Yeah, that quick.
It was occupied,
Oh, okay.
so I just decided to get a beer instead and add to it.
I'm gonna say that was fast. That was fast.
Yeah, no, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Ugh. No, she was in taking a shower, and the roommate came home, and he just worked like a double yesterday, and had to be back early this morning. He's just getting done, so he was in the bathroom. They're like, I'll just wait. Yes, separate bathrooms. Yes, definitely said this, so I'm clear.
Where are you, Mike? Girl's house?
Yeah. We went to SeaWorld this morning, so I wanted to go hang out with them, do the roller coasters and stuff. And then, like I said, next Thursday, she has a surgery, and I'll definitely need to be here for her for that. I'll still be able. Well, next Sunday is Mother's Day, so we might as well announce that we're not going to be doing a live next Sunday because it is Mother's Day. And I know as model builders and all good boys, we spend time with our moms if we can.
That's right.
Wish I could.
I hope. Yep.
Also,
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I still have mine. And chat, you're right. I'm not far from, probably after this beer, I might have to use the bush outside. I do, Ken, but I'm also in Orlando at an apartment complex. So I'm a little conscious about shaking the dew off my lily where I could be seen.
Nobody's going to see that little thing anyway. Don't worry about it.
Right?
oh, wow.
Well, look at that. It looks just like penis, but smaller.
Why is he holding the cheese curdle?
Is that a grub worm with a turtleneck on? Tell him to turn that loose.
The old grub worm.
And you guys were giving me a hard time.
The old grub worm. Lord, I apologize for that there.
Right. Please be with the pygmies down in New Guinea.
Lord, I apologize.
Hey, Jason.
Yes.
Thanks for turning me on to Mod Podge.
Good
You
stuff.
like it
I do.
better? Yeah, good.
Yes.
That's the stuff.
Better than that
Agreed,
candy.
Brian. I want to share this one real quick. We were talking about some of us have our moms, some of us don't. But Brian hit the nail on the head. Someone is never truly gone until they're forgotten. So yeah, amen to that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
As
That's
I
a true
tell,
story.
as I tell everybody, enjoy them while they're here, because when they're gone, they don't come back.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Not a day that goes by that I don't think about mine.
Sunday afternoon free comedy hour or hours. Chet, I pray every day that that's true.
I'm not looking for that.
Right. That's the same sound I made. Excuse me, 10:30 Monday when I got back from NNL East. I was like, oh, you made it.
I got like 3 decals left to go, and then I can go put this in the dehydrate and get it clear coated tomorrow.
There you go.
Excellent.
Whatever you do, don't put it in the rehydrator.
No.
Right? It'll end up looking like Jody's, right? He put that clear coat over the enamel, and it kind of looks like a lava lamp. He moves it around. The paint from behind the clear moves around with it, waiting for it to dry, man.
Wouldn't that
What kind of
be
paint
neat?
job? What kind of paint job is that? That's my wet look.
That's actually pretty cool.
Do a wet look.
That's it. The old wet look.
The old wet look. Give it the old wet look.
That's it. Which is much better than a wet willy, by the way. Just saying. Because I'm not used to being on my phone doing the show, I just looked up and I have 16% left on my phone. So if I disappear, I warn you guys in advance because my battery died.
Well, you should probably. Well, do you have the ability to plug it in while you're on here?
I do, but it's all the way out in the car.
Oh, fair enough.
Which by the time I walk to the car and back, it'll be 7 o'clock or it'll be 6 o'clock. It'll be time to be over anyway. So I'm hoping it holds out.
Gotcha. Well, don't worry. If you disappear, we'll talk a lot of crap about you before we.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt about that.
That's right.
But it'll be loving crap.
Right. Right. With friends like y'all, who needs enemas? I think I said that right.
Wow.
I know, right? So Ryan, now that you've been on the show going on a little over an hour and a half, first time you've been on the old live with us, you having a good time?
Yep.
I see you're getting some work done.
Fun time. Yeah, it's just
Sweet.
stain the headers on my
Nice.
Well,
Oh, yeah, those look good.
I don't know if it's
looking
hot,
good, buddy.
but
Yeah, they look good.
Nice work.
Mhm. Heck yeah. Somebody said it earlier. When I was 18, hell, I'm 55 and still ain't doing that good. So hats off to you, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah, I ain't gonna paint it like the box art, but I think that's gonna be
Very few of us do. Some of us can't even build out of the box. They've got to add stuff and hack stuff and chop stuff off and
There you go.
add other stuff.
yeah. I want Iceman motors on it, but these motors are actually
Yeah, they're pretty good motors on that tractor puller you got. Yeah, those actually are pretty nice motors right out of the box. But somehow I just go ahead.
I said I want to do that little car that Jason did. What's that thing called?
The Ape?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that little 3-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yep. That's an
That's cool.
MCV products kit. That's a really cool kit, man.
I was
Yep.
looking at it the other day. Just didn't press the buy button and dropped the piece on the floor.
He's a true model builder now.
Right?
Yeah.
Carpet monster. Carpet monster.
Off into the
You
oblivion.
ever see that Far Side commercial? The Far Side cartoon? There's a piece of pizza laid on the ground and there's a group of ants all around it, and they all go, "Okay, guys, count down 5 seconds."
Right. Brian's rooting for me. He says, I think I can build it right out of the box. I don't know. I cut the freaking rear bumper off of that Pacer the other day because I want to put not just the rear bumper, the whole back half, taillights and all that. I cut it out of that Pacer that I'm working on because I want to put the Viper back half on it. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's what I did.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I feel like that song, where he's cutting through the cornfield and he beat up the mountain of a man and the dad was sitting in the lawn chair with a shotgun. What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Good song.
Yeah, good song. Dirks Bentley. Took me a minute to remember who sang it, but it was Dirks. Ooh, down to 14%. It's falling off quick.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm hoping. I only got like 22 minutes, but I'm at 14%, so I'm hoping that it hangs in there.
I was born at 14%,
Right?
and I'm still going.
You're doing the thing, man. You're doing the thing. What was that thing?
I'm currently building.
Jim, those old school Monte Carlos are nice, though. I dig those old race cars.
Yeah, I do too.
Mm-hmm. I'm not throwing any stones, but this is pretty funny. They're talking about
Yeah.
No.
the Lucas Newdale, the group. They're like, look, it won't finish.
Oh, not throwing
Very
any
nice.
stones, huh?
Not throwing any stones, but Dale knows Luca. That's all I got to say about that. Isn't that what Forrest Gump said? That's all I got to say about that.
I got news for you. Dale ain't the only one that knows
Right?
the story. Lots
Yep.
of people know the true story.
That's it.
Let's be nice now. It's getting too late in the day.
You get off my ass. I'm being just fine.
No, okay.
Get off.
Well, it seems to be the new thread because Jim said the same thing. He said, Dale, that's 1,000,000% right. Woo. Oh, Jody must got to go stir dinner. He took his goggles off.
That's exactly what I'm doing, Mike.
Who knows you, brother? Who knows you?
It's a Sunday tradition.
That's right.
Here's the Rally Cool group build all lit up.
Oh, Jason, can you blow him up? There he is. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's lit up too. That is cool.
Yeah, looks good, dude.
Very good. Very good.
This is the one that's on the front of your one video.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jody, what's for Sunday dinner?
Right.
I've got making some chicken tacos.
Heck
Chicken
yeah.
tacos. Heck
A
yeah.
couple of chicken breasts in the old crock pot, some salsa in there, a little bit of chili seasoning on the chicken.
No, I'm doing
Nice.
chicken fajitas.
It'll be good.
Sounds
All
delicious.
right. I'll be there in 3.5 hours.
There you go.
Keep it warm.
What size wire do you use for cables?
For what cables?
Battery cables.
I myself use this stuff for battery cables. So let me make myself big so you can see. Okay. So this is the stuff I use for battery cables and plug wires whenever I'm going to do it.
So it's the same size as
And
Plug
it's
wire?
well
Could be
for,
034.
I'm trying to see. It's there's no size on it. I thought there was a size on this.
My mind says it should be like a 034, but that doesn't mean my mind's correct.
34 actually. Well, that's stupid. I believe it is 034. You can get this on Amazon. It's $8 for this box of basically 200 feet of wire.
Yeah, more than you'll probably ever use in a lifetime. but
Yeah,
still.
exactly.
Right.
That's the one I got throughout the package.
Ken, we were proud to have him on here. He made us feel so good about him, and his dad made us feel so good about seeing him at the NNL show and how we inspired him and took part in his growth. It is our pleasure to have Ryan on here, and we're very excited for him to be here, and we look forward to bringing him back.
Thank you. Yeah, the one I got the 20 feet of the 0.30 gauge. For plug
Okay,
wire.
because Robert says it's 28 AGW, and that number could be right as well.
It could be.
So somewhere in that ballpark, because there's not a lot of difference between 28 and 34. When you get
Tell
that,
you what, I
it
would
just
listen
gets
to
small.
Robert over me.
Right? Same.
Yeah.
Same. I agree with that.
What I have.
Just use the stuff I use for plug wires then?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're in 1/25th scale, things like that you can hardly notice a difference anyway. As long as the detail is there for people to catch people's eye,
Mhm.
you'll be fine.
Always remember, Ryan, if somebody's picking on you, they're leaving somebody else alone.
Right?
Well,
And you can also remember to go to our
Right.
good friend Matt down at MCV Products, he sells a kit that has the battery, the terminals, and the wire all in it together. I'm pretty sure he sells that kit.
Might have to go over there and go look at it.
There
Be
you go.
sure and use the discount code from the show as well.
What show?
What
from
show?
from our podcast.
Okay, I was going to say we don't have one.
No, it's the Mania. Yeah, the Mania podcast has, I believe it's 10%, right?
Yeah, it's Mania 10.
Mania 10 gets you a 10% discount on MCV products. We should be pushing that a little harder. So at least know what it is, or at least I should know what it is.
Well, you should actually,
I
and if you
should.
don't, you can use my discount code too. It also gets you 10%.
Yeah, that works good. Yeah.
You can use mine, but I don't have one. So it ain't going to help you none.
I don't have
No,
one either. I got the show one.
It's not going to help whatsoever. Nothing.
No, not a thing.
Another thing. Agreed, Glenn. Matthew makes some great products. I was
Yes,
praying
sir.
for him because talking to him about going to NNL East and those fires that were in Georgia. Last time I talked to him, they came within 8 miles of his house. So we were praying for him. Last I heard, he was fine. Everything's good. But we're a little concerned about him with them fires being as close as they were. You're telling me it burnt down like 94 homes.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, there he is right there. Model Car Videos. What's up, Matthew?
If he'll
Whoa.
email me, I may have a better discount code. Huh.
There you go, Ryan.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, email MCV Products and Matt will take care of you.
We'll do that when I get off of here.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Matt, thank you for doing that. That's awful nice of you.
Thank you, brother.
It's quite the change. Usually he charges us extra.
Right? Every time he gives one of our awesome guests a discount, he charges us that same 15% or 20% or whatever it is more. He's like, hey, you're one of your guys, so we're charging you extra. JD's House of Hobbies says that he ordered a Fuelie Hemi from Matthew today.
Nice.
Ken, you couldn't ask for a nicer guy, man. Matthew is just an amazing guy. Enjoy hanging out with him, have a lot of fun with him. Him and his wife Heather and his whole family, just a great bunch of people.
I agree. And I'm a little jealous because his wife is a better painter than I am.
His wife's a better painter than all of us.
Yeah.
And Ken, Matthew or Acme is a good time to meet Matthew because that's when that's his birthday, about the same time as Acme. So he's usually in pretty good shape. Especially if I'm around with the bourbon, then he's really good shape.
All right, and big in me.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. I got to work up to such a thing. There you go.
Oh, wow.
We're
Getting
gaining
there.
on it.
Gaining on it.
There you go.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be all right. You know,
Yeah.
fun little build.
Jamie G up in Canada, he builds a lot of bikes and does a lot. Him and Sarge do that build every year. It's really impressive.
Yeah.
I tried to
His
build.
builds are incredible.
I gave up on that.
Whoa, what the hell am I doing? Wrong button. Jody's still big. Hold on. There we go. Good
There you
grief.
go.
Who
Looks like
invited
there
that kid?
Looks like 6 cameras were on me.
It was.
It was. Jody, did you see that? Ken's giving you a pat on the back here. Let's blow it up so you can see it.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, Ken. I appreciate that.
I agree, man. That was the first time I'd seen your build in person, and I agree with Ken 100%, man. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Let me pull this thing out. It's right here. For those that didn't see it.
Hold on. I got to make you big again.
Is
Yeah,
Leah
if you
going
want
to be
to.
mad you're sharing it with
Yeah,
other people?
twice in
normally
one
don't do
night.
this often.
I know.
ahead.
I'm just sucking it all up over here.
Right? Attention whore. It looks good, man. I love that
Yeah,
car.
I started it on here.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's nice.
Let me get the hood open. This is the I've used MCV product wheels, and that's the Iceman Collections LS Show engine. And it's
Right.
weird because there's no drive belts or anything on the front. I think it's meant to just be like on a display stand.
Okay.
So I used a old Corvette kit to get the water pump and all that stuff out of it.
Mm.
Doors operate because this kit came with opening doors, so they both work.
Great.
And there's magnets inside the doors and inside both ends, so it's got this nice little positive
Oh, look at
positive latch.
that.
Ugh.
It turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. You know,
Yeah,
it's got
awesome.
just a really nice look. These wheels, I chose these because they're kind of a curved spoke. It kind of accentuates.
Yeah. Works with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And Jim,
that's
his
good.
Rolls Royce is amazing as well. I got to see that in person. Great job on that too, Jody.
a smile only a mother could love.
Man, I
Right.
love,
You
I
know
love
how
that
tall
build.
the turd-
absolutely
Yeah.
love that build, sir.
Thank you.
You're
Really
welcome.
happy with the way it came out.
As you should be.
If I disappear, it's because I'm down to 7%. So I'm
No,
hanging
you
in there.
only got 7 minutes.
I
That's
know.
a
That's what I'm
percent a
hoping. 1 minute
You'll-
per
you'll make
percent.
it. You'll be fine. You'll be
1
fine.
minute per percent. The after hours chat probably ain't gonna happen.
No, probably not.
But I will set up not next week's, but the week after's when I get back to. I should be at my workbench tomorrow evening, so I'll
Okay.
set that up for. But again, let everybody know we will not be here next Sunday for the show because it is Mother's Day, and we're gonna take that time, either be with mom or be with our wives or whatever it is, and because we're all big mama's boys,
Yep, we're gonna be with somebody.
be with somebody. I tried to get paid for the day off, but they told me that my mama was that bulldozer and I better be in it.
Well, I know for a fact that Jonesy has big plans for Heather next week, so I'm gonna have to help him.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That video you two did was it Wednesday? I think it was the Wednesday video. Yeah, because you guys were together and he was in there aggravating you. I laughed all the way through that video.
Oh yeah, he's such a joy.
He's such a joy. He
Let's
does.
see
He
the
is
center of
not
attention.
camera shy at all.
No, he likes to be the center of attention. That's for sure.
He sure
He
does.
does. He does, and he deserves every bit of it.
You know, Jonesy's got big plans, but his brother's just going to show up in a tuxedo.
Exactly. Outclasses him every time.
Yeah.
What do we got? We got 6 minutes. Should we start saying
6
our
minutes.
goodbyes
I'm hanging
now?
in there. I'm still at 7%, so I'm hanging in there. I was hoping it would get me this far.
Well, it did it. So you got nothing to
It
complain
did.
about.
Well, it got me up down to 6% now.
Let's start our goodbyes. Let's start with young Ryan. How was your first experience on the YouTube live? You got to see how much of a shit show it is just trying to get into this thing.
Right? You saw that before we went live.
What'd you think?
It's fun. I'd like to be on again if that's possible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well-
Really appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on. We're looking to replace Mikey, so I mean,
Somebody-
There you go. That's right.
but listen, if they're going to replace me, they got to get his dad in there because his dad's a riot. Man, I was loving that
dad
guy. He's so funny.
is a riot.
Man, he's so funny.
Excellent. Get your
Yes.
stream.
Brian, does he know that you're on the show today?
Oh yeah, I think he's watching it right now.
Oh,
All right,
good.
well, be sure and tell him that we said hey.
All right, we'll do.
Yeah, and keep your eyes peeled, Ryan. I got a box coming out for you next week.
Yeah, and what you called? I looked. What was it? Yesterday or something? Cause I have a PO box. It doesn't come straight to my house.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
JD's House of Hobbies. I'm with you, my friend. It might be a little bit different than what we're used to, but it's definitely not dying. The hobby is not dying. Guys like Ryan, these young people coming in, building these cool cars, and going to their first shows and hanging out. Yeah, the
Yeah.
hobby's not dying. It might change a little bit, be different than what we're used to, but at the same time, it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I saw somebody posted a video. I didn't watch it. Somebody posted a video. Is the hobby dying? Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, I didn't watch that either.
Yeah.
A lot of times I think they kick that dead horse just to see how many flies will fly off of it. I mean, they really do.
100%. They do.
Yeah,
You're
it's,
right.
it's dying. That's why I spent $1,000 last weekend. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dying.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I see your 1,000 and raise you. But at the same time, would do it again if I had the money to go tomorrow. I'd be it. But let's go, baby. We're out.
Exactly. All right.
Yep.
So real quick, I'm going to say goodbye. But before I do, I want to say Risedom Designs is in the house.
Yep. Hadn't seen
Very
him in
good
a
to
while.
see him in here. That's somebody I haven't seen in a while. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in. We were up to like 78 people in the chat.
Yeah. A lot of people in there.
That's cool. Thank you for watching every week. Well, not every week because we'll throw a curveball every once in a while and be like, well, we're going to be here next week. Sorry.
We're going to a show. See ya.
But thanks for watching. You guys know where to find me. You can find me over on Instagram too, Blue Ox Model Shop. Throw the underscores in there. Also, please, if you haven't listened to the Model Car Mania podcast, consider downloading that and giving it a listen. It's a fun time. That's all I can say.
It is a good time. It is a good
It's
time.
educational. Thanks to Jody. It's ridiculous. Thanks to Mikey and I. And it's well organized thanks to BG. So
Right. Thank God for BG driving that bus.
yes. So until we see you again in 2 weeks, have a good Mother's Day and all that good stuff.
Amen. I don't want to cut in front of everybody, but I'm down to 4%, so I better say something before I die. Start with Ryan. Again, thank you so much for being on the show, my friend. We look forward to having you back, and we definitely will have you back. We want to get your dad on here with us too, have a little fun with him. But echo what Jason was saying about the chat. You guys show up every week and you support us, and we definitely appreciate you. I want to give a tip of the hat to our good friend Matthew at MCV Products, who now is going to hook Ryan up with a little bit better discount. So thank you for that, my friend. Jason, Jody, Tim, every week I get the pleasure of hanging out with you guys. Definitely appreciate that. Had a great time last week hanging out with you in person. It's always a good time. And before my battery dies, I want to say thank you again to everybody. Y'all be good at it, and keep on modeling.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's been emotional as it always is. Ryan, it was a pleasure to have you with us today. It was great meeting you and your dad.
Thank you.
And again, I can't believe NNL East is already a week gone.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
want to see
same.
anything I do, it's Tim's Model Shop on Instagram.
Perfect. Same over here. Thanks for coming and joining us today, Ryan. It's great to see you again. And keep doing your thing over there. You're doing great. And we definitely need that. So I can be found over at VW Jody on Instagram if you want to come check some stuff out. I'm not very good about putting stuff on there. It's just life gets in the way sometimes, you know.
It does. It does.
It's good to see everybody, and we'll catch you again in a couple of weeks. So
All right. Like
And I
Mikey
made
said,
it all.
you made it.
Go ahead, Dave.
You survived.
made it.
Like it says. I don't
Peace
know what
out,
Mikey
everybody.
said. It's time to go.
Ending the stream.